आकाशवाणी जयपुर अजमेर का ये आमेर चैनल है। मीडियम वेव 497.51 मीटर यानी 603 किलो हर्ट्ज पर सवेरे के 8:45 आइए अब सुनते हैं कार्यक्रम विजन एंड वॉइस।
Hello and welcome to this edition of Vision and Voice. Today, we are presenting a talk by Manisha Yadav entitled Building Blocks of Personality.
Today, I'm addressing parents. I'm sure you will be able to connect and relate to today's topic. So let's understand the building blocks of personality and how we can raise happy, confident, emotionally strong children in today's digital age. Dear parents, children are not born with confidence. They grow into it. Just like a plant absorbs sunlight, water, and the nutrients around it, a child absorbs the environment of the home. The behavior they see, the words they hear, and the emotional atmosphere they live in all become the raw material of the personality. Today, our children are living in a world where the pace is fast. Competition is high. Distractions are everywhere, especially in the form of mobile phones and digital screens. And in this situation, raising emotionally strong, confident, and happy children is not just a responsibility. It is an art, a daily practice, and a conscious choice that every parent need to make. If I ask you, who teaches a child how to walk? You will say the parents, right? Who teaches them how to talk? Parents, of course. But if I ask who teaches a child how to behave, think, talk, then it is also the parents. Today, I want to share a simple story. Not just one, a few stories which will help you understand the building blocks of personality. Let's start with the story number 1. There was a family who bought a small plant. The mother watered it daily. The child, Arav, loved it so much that he would talk to it every morning. He would say, "Grow fast, grow big, grow strong." One day, the plant stopped growing. The leaves started drooping. The mother checked the water, the pot, the sunlight, everything was perfect. Still, the plant was not growing. One day, she heard Arav saying something in innocence while watering the plant. He was asking, "Are you also scared like me?" The mother hugged Arav immediately, realizing that for the past few days, she had been shouting, stressed, constantly angry because of work pressure. And the atmosphere of the home was changed. The plant didn't understand the words, but it felt the energy. And she realized, children are like the plant. They grow in the atmosphere that we create for them. If the atmosphere at home is full of stress, irritation, shouting, comparison, and pressure, their personality stops growing. If the atmosphere is full of respect, love, listening, patience, and emotional safety, children bloom. This story teaches us the first building block of personality, that is emotional safety. A child who feels safe at home grows confidently outside the home. I'm sure you agree. Next story is the second block of personality. So the story goes like, a 7-year-old girl, Myra, let's assume her name, came running to her father to share something. She had drawn a small drawing at school. Excitedly she said, "Papa, Papa, today at school." Before she could finish the sentence, her father, busy on phone, said, "I'm little busy. Let's talk later." Myra stopped her excitement and vanished from there. And then she very softly said, "Nothing, I forgot." When her father asked her, she didn't forget. She shut down. This one moment looks small, but it leaves a huge mark. When children feel that their words are not important, they stop sharing. When they stop sharing, they lose confidence. And when they lose confidence, their personality becomes smaller than their potential. This story teaches the second building block, that is mindful communication. Children learn self-esteem through the way we respond to them at home. Sometimes parents say, "But I never scold my child." You know what? Emotional wounds are not always created by shouting. Sometimes they come from not listening, not giving attention. I hope you understand. Let's talk about the third story, that is the mirror never lies. Okay? So let's assume a boy whose name was Kabir once saw his father shouting at a shopkeeper. He saw his father honking aggressively in traffic also. He heard his father talking rudely to his mother also. The same evening, Kabir pushed his younger sister and said, "Move, don't touch my things." The mother scolded him. "Kabir, why do you talk like this?" And Kabir said something very important that every parent should hear. You know what he said? Because Papa also talks like this. Nobody tells him this. So children do not copy what we teach them. They copy what we do. This story teaches the third building block, that is role modeling. Children are mirror. They reflect us, the good or the bad or unintentional. So be mindful, okay? Then next building block is also very important. So this is a story that a mother told me while a counseling session that I was taking for her. Her 4-year-old son used to eat food very happily while talking to her. Then slowly she started using mobile to feed him because he would finish faster and she could get some time to rest. Soon he refused to eat without the mobile. Then he refused to go to washroom without the mobile. Then he stopped playing with the toys. And one day he said, "Mama, I don't like going to park. Let me watch videos." The mother cried while telling me this story. Mobile didn't take my child's time. It took his childhood. This is the fourth building block and very important, healthy digital habits. Mobile phones are not toys, parents. Random apps and videos are not entertainment. For a child, screen can become a silent thief that steals confidence, creativity, attention span, and real life communication. But the solution is also not no mobile ever. The solution is controlled exposure to pre-downloaded content, watching together, limited time, no phone during meals, no personal device till teenage, of course. Let the child learn how to enjoy the childhood. Don't take it away. Then comes story number 5. A child named Pari once proudly told her teacher, "Ma'am, I water the plants at home every day." The teachers asked, "Do you know what your parents tell you to do so?" She replied, "No, they trust me with it." Oh, what golden lines they are. They trust me. Yes, when a child is given small responsibilities like packing their own bag, keeping toys back, folding small clothes, helping with simple chores, they feel capable. Responsibility builds self-discipline, pride, identity, confidence, life skill, everything comes one after the other. It is not about making the child work. It is not child labor. It is about making the child feel important. Hence, the building block is responsibility. They feel that I add value. What are you feeding your child really makes a lot of difference. Next building block let's talk about. A mother told her daughter every day, "Be careful. Don't climb, don't try, you will fall. You can't do this, let me do it for you. You're so small." The child slowly believed that she could not do anything. So one day in school, when the teacher asked, "Who wants to speak?" she kept quiet. And when teacher asked, "Why you can't participate? You don't want to participate?" she said, "I can't do it." Not because she was not capable, but because someone repeatedly told her she was not. Another mother told her son every day, "Go ahead, try it. What will happen? You'll make a mistake. It's okay. You will learn." And that child participated. That child said, "I will participate because my mama told me that I can participate and fail and try again later." You know what? If you tell a child you are smart, you are capable, you are kind, they grow into that belief. If you tell them, "My child is lazy," or you tell on their face, "You're naughty, you don't listen," they grow into that belief too. So please again be mindful. Next building block is very important. It is also something that is the first impression when the child grows. It is the communication. You know, every night at 8 p.m., a family had a rule. So this is the next story. No phone, no TV, no laptop, only talking. The father used to ask the children, "What made you happy today?" And the mother asked, "What challenge you faced today?" The kids asked their parents, "How was your day and what was your learning?" These 20 minutes daily, only 20 minutes in a day, built communication, expression, bonding, emotional understanding, social confidence, vocabulary, listening skills, and family connection. Now compare this with a home where everyone is on their screen while eating. That home builds disconnection, loneliness, emotional distance, misunderstanding, silence, lack of expression. Now you choose what you want, right? It is the real connection that is required and what makes your personality and you confident and grow and shine. Now I want to tell you the teacher's notebook, which is the last story that I would like to share with you. A teacher once wrote a note inside a child's notebook. "Your drawing is beautiful, keep going." The mother saw it and said to the teacher, "Ma'am, please write something strict also. Only praises will spoil my child." The teacher smiled and replied, "Day is brighter with sunlight. Similarly, children bloom in appreciation, not in criticism." This is also important. We have stopped appreciating our children. We must appreciate them so that they also bloom in that direction. Well, the last brick I would like to give you as bonus. If personality is a house, the last brick is your presence, parents. Not perfection, not expensive toys, not too many classes, not rewards. Just your presence. A child doesn't remember what toys you bought 5 years ago, but they remember how you made them feel. One girl once told me, "I don't remember any gifts from my childhood, but I remember my mother sitting with me when I cried every time." And another child told me, whenever I used to interact with the children, the child told me, "My father was always on phone, so I felt invisible. I don't remember anything about him." So presence builds confidence and absence builds insecurity. Bringing it all together, if you notice, none of these building blocks require money. They require just love, consistency, intention, and awareness. Just remember these actions: that listen more, react less, talk respectfully, spend device-free time with family, give small responsibilities, encourage curiosity, praise effort, allow emotion, be the role model, build trust through presence. Raising confident child doesn't mean giving them a perfect life. It means preparing them for life as it comes. As parents, every word you speak, every reaction you give, every limit you set, every moment you spend is building their personality brick by brick. So with this, we realize one simple truth. Children don't need perfect parents. They need present parents. They need warmth, guidance, structure, and a supportive environment where they are free to grow into their best selves. Raising confident kids is not about giving them everything. It is about teaching them how to handle everything. It is about helping them trust their abilities, manage their emotions, and build a strong foundation of values and self-belief.
Building blocks of personality. You were listening to the talk by Manisha Yadav, and the presenter of this program was Dr. Gaurav Yadav. With that, we come to the end of this edition of Vision and Voice. Please stand by for our next announcement.
विजन एंड वॉइस। अभी आप ये कार्यक्रम सुन रहे थे। हम आकाशवाणी जयपुर अजमेर के आमेर चैनल से बोल रहे हैं। कृपया हमारी अगली उद्घोषणा की प्रतीक्षा कीजिए।